How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. How about you?
I'm good. That's a very professional looking microphone you have.
Thank you very much. Everybody likes the mic
Why do you have such a nice microphone?
because sometimes I give lectures online, so I need the sound quality to be like, so that's why I have like a professional
Ah.
microphone. What is the best job in your country that everybody wants to have?
In Ireland,
Okay.
it's hard to say. I feel like it changes a lot. Um, when I was younger, a lot of people my age just wanted to work in a bank because
Okay.
you can just earn a lot of money working in a bank. And I think in Ireland, a lot of people want to own their own business as well. I think that's quite common.
That's very nice because in Iraq, whenever you, for example, go to like an elementary school and you ask all the students, all of them say in one voice, "We want to be doctors." So,
Oh, okay.
when is it allowed for children to leave their home and start their independent life?
In my country, it really depends. Um, because a lot of people would still live with their parents until they can afford to move. Some people leave, some kids leave at 18, 17, 18 to go to university, and that is quite normal. Um, it's very rare for a teenager at 18 to go out and get a job and pay rent by themselves, but it does happen. Um, so I think it really depends, but definitely if a teenager is going to university, they would move out, and that would be normal.
How about
Yeah.
you? When did you move out?
I moved out when I went to university first.
Okay.
I stayed on the university campus. Um, and that's mostly because my parents lived in the countryside, so it just wasn't possible to commute.
Yes.
And then once I finished university at 22, I went to Australia and traveled around Australia. And I haven't really lived in Ireland that much since.
So, how often do you visit your parents, your siblings?
Um, I would say once a year.
Yeah, that's too much. Seems that you
Maybe,
don't really
yeah.
like them.
It's expensive because I lived in Cambodia.
Yeah.
Um, it's it's expensive. But the last time I was home was, well, just only a month ago, and that was for 2.5 months.
So that's a good period of time. How involved do you think the government should be with raising children? Because we hear a lot of times, when parents accidentally or purposely hit their children, the government might get involved. They may take away the children.
It's hard to say because sometimes the government don't make good decisions always. In my country, in the past, not now, but maybe 50 years ago, they made a lot of bad decisions. If a woman had a baby and she wasn't married, the baby would be taken away from her and
Uh-huh.
things like that. And then even the woman would be put, like, made to live in a house. The government should just maybe have definitely agencies that will, like, that are easy to contact, and they should probably, it would be better if governments just helped parents more or help people who are disadvantaged more, rather than police them. Like, if the reasons that parents might be abusive is like if they're alcoholics, or they have other issues, or maybe mental health. So it would be better to fix those problems
Yes, exactly.
and
Sometimes the
those
government
issues.
should intervene. The last question: if you have money and you wanted to open a business in your hometown, in the countryside,
Oh.
what kind of business would you open? Like you've got all the resources you want.
That's hard to say. I'm trying to think like in my hometown, as it's very small, probably like 2,000, 3,000
Uh-huh.
people.
Now that's
Very
not good for
small.
business.
Yeah, but and it already has like a restaurant, 3 pubs, a supermarket. I'm not sure what kind of business would work in a small place like that.
Convenience
Um,
store.
yeah, there is a convenience store too. Um, mm, but maybe a better convenience store.
Because I've got a lecture in a couple of minutes. But
Okay,
it was
sure.
nice to meet you, Miss
Yeah,
Lillian.
it was nice to meet you too. Well, I'll see you again maybe.